Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Watch it, you find. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Fair. Arm it. 55.
Now Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll get this to Eckler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
That throw into the arms of Allen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
0-0. You must be dreaming. That's it. Watch out.
Now Wilson. Able to slither by. This will be caught just inside the 10. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The versatility of Derwin James comes right into play there. Whether he's playing deep safety or playing close to the line of scrimmage, always a threat to get around the ball carrier and put him on the ground. The surprise to me on draft night, that he lasted to the number 17 pick with the Los Angeles Chargers. I thought he would go earlier.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Yeah, boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
55 is my guy, 55.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Oh, he's going to go for it all, and it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here.
Alert. Check.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. Allen, the intended receiver.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Hey, watch this. Hug. Check. Over. Roy. Hi. 57.
A 4th-round pick in 2018. Chase Edmonds with a carry. Desmond King making the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Kill. Alert
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Mike 49. 80. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Alert, alert, alert. Check 26, check 26. Kill, kill, kill. 49, 49. 49.
They run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Pick it up. It's hug, hug. Let's get off. Quarter. Let's get off the field. Check 99. Check 99. Check. Lucky.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Watch safety creep. Creeping. Safety's creeping. Sponge. No. Hey, quarter. 49. Topper. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Check 43. Hey, quarter. Check.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
Hey, switch gears. Check 3. Quarter. Shift. Watch the shift. Hey, alert. 40. Hey, Alpha. 49. It's a party now. Woo! 49,
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken very short. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Check three, check three, check three. Hug, hug. Hey, wahoo.
Now Rosen back into his end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your cup.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Watch twin. Alert, alert, alert. Safe.
They run it with Balaj. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
X3, 218, chop. Hatchet, hatchet. Middle. 57, Mike, 57. Get that quarterback at all costs. Hey, check, Mike.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And it's caught by Parker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
6 guys. 22 jet bombers.
Toss play to Balaj. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
80. Slam. 80. Slam. 6'6", bullet high.
Now on 2nd and 16. Rosen. And this is Parker, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Tight end right. Pilot, 64, weak. 7's Mike. Alert. Wide. Get wide. You go tight. You got tight. Hunt, Monday. 57's Mike 57. Rabbit.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Let's go. Hey, let's get there. 36, 36. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. No. Off.
And they'll indeed go for it with Rosen. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. 14. Hey, check.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Turn it out. Check. Hey, alert.
To throw again on second down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Mike. Check 55, Mike. Let's go 14. I'm coming after you. Check. He's coming. We got double up.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the screen.
From the 17, Wilson, he completes it to Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Flushed out right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Rosen will throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Watch 55. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Running on first down, Eckler. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
I'm going back to you.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on, fellas.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A 10-yard pickup. And it's enough for a Dolphins first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't let them breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let them breathe, defense. Check 50. Check 50. Shift. Mike, check 33.
Here's Rosen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Bang, 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 bang. Check. Watch the safety clear.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Middle.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Monday. Mike, watch 49. Monday. Switch. Jam him. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 40
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Joker. Out. 80. Go. 49, guys. Mike. Hide. 49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Here we go on 4th down with Rosen. Going up top for Kupp. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Who?
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. It got his man complete. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Check safety.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Watch out.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Just like that. Show an A. Show an A. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. I'm going to run you over.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Shit. Shit. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Stay with your man.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
What? 280.
52. Here we go. Tight.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Watch the whip.
49, check 49, check 49.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. On 3rd down, Wilson. He may try and run for this. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Check. Kill. Alert flare. Check 26, check 26.
Check 50, check 50.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Sponge. No.
On second down, this is Edmonds. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dolphins on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Hey.
Alert, alert, alert.
Check three. Check three. Check three.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Going deep here for Parker. And almost intercepted. That would have been his third pick in this game alone. Instead, fourth down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Hey, alert, alert.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
I'm on.
Shift.
Middle.
They're going on fourth down. Rosen, pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now, there's also a flag, but this might be on the offense anyway.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A give, Eckler running to the right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. Now he steps away. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Say.
The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Alert. Monday.
What we got? Shift. Hatch it.
And now it's Rosen looking. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rosen. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Slam, slam, slam. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
4th down. Here's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Well. Slam. Alert.
Wilson. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, last year, Henry really looked poised for a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd, tore his ACL during OTAs, ruled out for the year. Actually was added to the active roster in a pretty heroic return for their playoff clash with New England, but did not play. 29 career games for Henry, 12 touchdowns, and now with Antonio Gates' career coming to a close, they expect a lot out of the 24-year-old Hunter Henry.
Check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
14.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Not pass.
Here is Eckler. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Check. Fresno. Tighten up. Check. Alert.
Check the backer.
He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
What? Hey. Front it.
Watch the twist.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson.
Better drop something else, baby.
Dancing to his left. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. This will be taken short. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, and here we go again.
Hug.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hug.
Check 4. Check.
Quarter.
Check.
50. Check 50. Shift.
Shift.
Hard.
Here's Edmonds. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, "Why didn't you do that?" And they all looked at me and said, "Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through." Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Eckler. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Wilson wants to throw it. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Christian Wilkins. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Hey, alert. Watch out.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. Room here to run. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And an alley to run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll run here with Eckler. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown This thing is ugly. Badgley on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. So this crowd will not go home.